You're watching 48 Fastcast.
Good Monday afternoon. I'm Margot Gray with your 48 Fastcast. This is your digital newscast of top headlines in under 10 minutes. So strong storms will push into the valley tonight. So let's head over to Chief Meteorologist Brad Travis, who's tracking it all. Brad.
Yeah, nothing really to worry about overnight tonight. It's the first alert weather day for tomorrow. What we're going to watch, Margot, is the chance for a few severe thunderstorms tomorrow, late morning into the afternoon hours. Latest guidance suggesting we may be a little bit more unstable than it looked just a couple of days ago. Here's a live view of Huntsville. Again, radar behind me. All that rain is still well off to the west. We don't expect the rain to move in until after midnight tonight. But overall, pretty nice day. It's been windy, though, at times, and that's always going to happen ahead of a stronger storm system. Again, the rain, a couple of showers up there near Pulaski. That's it. Here's that storm timeline. Again, it'll rain most of the night, if not all night tonight, but we will not see severe weather tonight. The storm threat, the severe threat is tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. across the northwest corner of the state, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. here in the north central part of the state, and then 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. In northeast Alabama. You cannot rule out a tornado, especially areas east of I-65 if there's more instability ahead of that. I think a lower chance as you get across northwest Alabama. We're going to track this hour by hour coming up in just a few minutes.
Turn our attention now to Guntersville, where authorities are releasing new information following an officer-involved shooting during a child sex abuse sting. So this all went down in the Warrington Shore area of Guntersville Saturday night. Officials say Jack Smiley was shot after he ran from police and allegedly pulled out a weapon. He was pronounced dead at the scene. 2 officers were injured in this exchange, but are expected to be okay. Authorities arrested 2 suspects on your screen right here, Edward Maddox and Caden Wilson, on child sex charges. WAFF 48's Will Eldridge will have much more on this case coming up during our 4 o'clock newscast. Well, the Cullman Police Department confirmed a woman is dead after their vehicle hit by another car over the weekend. Officers say Crystal Brooks was walking near Lessman Street Southwest when she was hit. She was taken to the hospital where she would later die from her injuries. Police did not say if the driver stopped or was even located. Well, a federal judge is dismissing the criminal charges against former FBI Director James Comey and New York Attorney General Letitia James. The judge concluded that the prosecutor who brought those charges was not lawfully appointed by the Department of Justice. The charges were presented by interim U.S. Attorney Lindsay Halligan, who was handpicked by President Trump. The cases were dismissed without prejudice, meaning the charges could be brought again against Comey and James. Well, the giving season is upon us, and one nonprofit is rolling out its annual program to help give kids or gifts to kids in need. And I'll tell you more about it after this quick break. So Christmas is a little over a month away, and if you're looking to get into the giving spirit, the Salvation Army has the solution. The Salvation Army is rolling out its Angel Tree program, where people can donate gifts to children in need in the area. So here's how it works. You pick out a child on the tree and then buy the items listed on that card before turning it into the Salvation Army. Major Jane May with the Salvation Army says this is the most amount or number of angels they've had, with over 1,800 in the Huntsville area. She says even with a growing city, the Angel Tree program is a program that keeps on giving.
I think it's just incredible that people choose a child that they will never know, and out of the goodness of their heart, spend their hard-earned cash to go out and take care of a child. And I know that I see so many mothers that with joy receive these gifts, happy tears. They're so thankful that people care about them.
So there are 4 angel trees in our area this year. You can find one at Parkway Place Mall, one at Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street, and then one each at the Walmarts on University Drive and Hazel Green.
Now, your first alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Brad Travis.
Well, not much to worry about overnight tonight. We've got heavy rain coming in. It'll be widespread. It'll last roughly from midnight to about 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then we have a window here where this instability may come back into play, and we could see stronger storms ahead of a cold front coming in tomorrow afternoon. So again, overnight, just steady rain, no severe weather expected, just a driving impact out there, especially early tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, we'll have another driving impact, but we'll have other impacts as well, as we may have to deal with some severe weather, especially east of I-65. That's the higher chance of severe weather the way it looks now, and that's just because there's going to be more opportunity, more time ahead of this front for that instability to work its way in. It's been a gusty day today. It's 72, a warm one, now overcast, but the rain is still well out to the west. This will slowly move in overnight tonight. It's not unstable at all. So I'm going to talk more about the overnight rain here coming in. Notice widespread showers, maybe an elevated thunderstorm. What we mean by that is it's way above the ground. It doesn't have any instability to work with. We just get a little bit of thunder and lightning and maybe some wind gusts around 30 miles an hour. And you can see after 2 o'clock, we really start to see the rain coming in. So a big impact, a lot of wet streets out there, very heavy rainfall. We're not expecting any flooding, but we could see some street flooding out there. So again, no flash flooding threat here. This is 6 o'clock in the morning. This will go on through about 8 a.m., maybe a little bit later than that. And again, we'll talk more about the afternoon storms coming up at 4, 5, 6, and then again tonight at 10 o'clock. But I'm kind of stopping it right there. And the data keeps going behind it, but the other one does not. So again, didn't get it fully stopped. But here's that upper level low up here, just between Wichita, Emporia, and Kansas City up in Kansas. There is the energy down here. They've got a tornado watch. They've had a big tornado, in fact, early this afternoon north of Houston. But again, that threat for severe weather today and tonight stays well to our south. But here's a look at the rain just off to the west of Memphis and Nashville, seeing them covered up. Again, it's a first alert weather day for the stronger thunderstorms tomorrow. 67 for the high. Still looking like a chilly Thursday for Thanksgiving. 52 for the high. Then down to freezing overnight into Friday morning. But overall, looking a little bit warmer. The next thing we're monitoring is some Saturday night into Sunday rain that may come in with temperatures overnight in the 40s.
All right. Well, that'll do it for this edition of your 48 Fastcast. Don't forget to tune in back here at WAFF 48 for on-air details for your latest headlines. You can see us at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great Monday afternoon.